the big moment. And Lucas Moura and Son Heung-min, and that is a beautifully executed Tottenham move and a splendid Son goal. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's face tells a pretty clear story. Fernandes, Greenwood, here's Cavani, Manchester United have the lead! He thrust himself in like he meant it. They've turned another one round. So who's laughing now? Fernandes, Fred, Rashford, Fred, Cavani, and Fred! And Manchester United are level at the end of some gorgeous rat-a-tat football. Dancing away from Højbjerg, finding Mason Greenwood. And Mason Greenwood rifles Manchester United to 3 certain points. It's another really super goal. Well, he who laughs last, laughs longest. United's second half have been a joy. Here's a threat potentially. Elder Costa has set it for Bamford. And Bamford for Dallas! And Leeds have snatched the lead! That is a marvellously crisp hit from Stuart Dallas for Leeds United. Their first threat, a piercing threat. Fernandinho, Bernardo Silva, Torres! Finally they picked their way through. A moment that has felt inevitable for half an hour's second half football has finally occurred. Ferran Torres with the telling stroke of the ball. The pretty picture has just worsened. Their skipper is dismissed. That is not a pretty picture. Alioski, no relenting. Dallas is dashing through the middle here for Leeds. He wouldn't, would he? Stuart Dallas! That's astonishing! The ultimate steal! How have they gone and done that? There will not be a win like this win again this year or many years. City dumbfounded. 11 would-be champions beaten by 10 heroes from Leeds. Remarkable. Close. Oh, it's a super ball over the top. It's a lovely take and a smashing finish from Vinicius Junior. And Real Madrid have struck first in this golden quarter-final of European greats. That's the badge, the gleaming all white, which matters so much. This is a fascinating exercise. Oh, Alexander-Arnold's touch, and Asensio can follow it in! And Real Madrid are 2 to the good. Gifted him on a silver salver. Trent Alexander-Arnold with an aberration, and Asensio gobbled it up. Jota pulling away. Diogo Jota, and Mo Salah has scrambled it in and given Liverpool back an interest. Now that is a goal that counts for plenty. An away goal. With the throw, Benzema, Modric. And it's squeezed in by Vinicius Junior. The merest shaft of light inside Alisson's post. Keeper not strong enough to repel it, and Real Madrid have back their control. For Real Madrid, a beautifully smooth ride thus far. For Liverpool, a horribly bumpy road, and no doubt return potentially to haunt Anfield and Liverpool 8 nights from now. Ambition bordering on obligation. A nasty, sleety night in Prague. So for Arsenal, a great opportunity, but by no means a given. Smith Rowe, and Pepe! That one's good! That one's very good! Arsenal mean it here tonight. Thwarted once, but not a second time. Their leader on the night, Alexander Lacazette. Arsenal are flying. 2 goals away from home in barely 20 minutes. They have a view of the semi-final. And Slavia Prague's away goal now is in effect deleted. First requirement was to score. Arsenal have scored and they're hungry for more. Saka can worry the fullback. Bukayo Saka has speared in a third. They are just fizzing. Football for fun and with force. Fearless, fabulous. Pepe, middle of the Holesh. Here is Lacazette. It's a super finish. As much time as he wanted. Alex Lacazette scored when he was ready, and Arsenal have hit 4 on the Continental Road. Free of stress, free of jeopardy, unchained, unworried. Arsenal with broad smile and brimming confidence dance carefree into the semi-finals again. It is just how they dreamt it. And so the Cockerel and the Peacock, 2 of the proudest strutting smart feathered clubs of our land. Harry Kane rings in the new year in familiar style by bulging an opposition net, and Spurs break through as London welcomes 2021. And Kane bypassed Struijk and played it in for Son! It's a beautiful goal. It's the old firm again. Harry and Heung-min Son. They were born to be together. And once more, one provides for the other, and Spurs are 2 to the good. At the back of the queue, as Son delivers, and that is in. That's in, I'm sure, from the original touch. And it's Toby Alderweireld who wheels away and claims a goal confirmed by the referee's vibrating wrist. Meslier couldn't get behind it. Alderweireld had made the telling touch, and Spurs are 3-0 up, 5 minutes into the second half. The Tottenham master plan and some. That's how they mean to do it, and when they do it well, boy, it works for Jose. Spurs won it by more than a whisker. Leeds, as always, contributed manfully. The would-be champions go again. City have been brilliant, Jim, we know that. Diaz has a super ball, Zinchenko's onto it, Foden's onto it, McCarthy saved, and De Bruyne via the crossbar watches it over the line, and Manchester City have their lead. Don't worry, he's contributed plenty. The opportunity here to level things up for Southampton. Ward-Prowse for Shaw. Bang, straight down the middle, and Saints have parity. As reliable as any man over any dead ball from any range. James Ward-Prowse has Southampton level. Thrashed into the path of Mahrez, and this is dangerous now. It's Riyad Mahrez! Oh, that's a smashing finish. Handed him on a plate, but boy did he gobble it up. Adams hangs his head. Mahrez looks upward in self-adulation. It's a super goal. De Bruyne, Mahrez, what a lovely take from Riyad Mahrez. What lovely feet from Riyad Mahrez. Touched onto the post and touched home by İlkay Gündoğan. And City have space. How beautiful was that from the dancing Algerian. Gündoğan's task was the simplest. By Salisu, pounced upon by Fernandinho and Foden. And Mahrez. Yes! So crisp, so sharp, so certain, so City. There's no catching them now. They are flying away. City appear in the mood, but here's Redmond for Southampton, and there's Armstrong, and here's Adams, and Southampton strike straight back. Crazy game. No one yet ready to surrender. Walker, Foden, De Bruyne, oh, superb! 5! And there are good ones in there. And Kevin De Bruyne has a couple of them now.
It's excellent. And now he and Mahrez have got a competition as to who's going to get 3 first.
Once again, masters of their own terrain. And starting what he hopes will be a brand new winning habit. Tanguy Ndombele, by Ndombele, it's come to Harry Kane, and And Kane does what Kane does, gorging himself at Goodison again. You just know he will score. Hard on Everton, but here goes Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson, a prompt riposte. Everton restore parity with immediacy, and we're back where we began. It's a lovely take, and a smart ball, and Richarlison's given it him back, and Coleman's whipped it in, and Sigurdsson has scored a quite beautiful goal. Gorgeously manufactured by Everton, and sumptuously finished by Gylfi Sigurdsson. Miller's ball in, Keane got in a confused state, and Kane punished him.
Lightning strikes twice for Everton.
You really couldn't write that. Well, cup half empty, cup half full. It's neither one thing nor the other for Jose Mourinho and Carlo Ancelotti, who have to share the spoils. Final score at Goodison Park, Everton 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. So a desperation to finish fourth bottom, a dream to finish fourth top. Staying in this precious league is Newcastle's burdensome obligation. It's Alain Saint-Maximin for Newcastle United, and Saint-Maximin squeezes it goalward, and Diop helps it over the line. Crazy, chaotic, but hugely meaningful. Saint-Maximin made it happen. It's Richie's corner, it's Fabianski's drop, it's Newcastle United's goal, it's Joe Linton from unmissable range, and the sun shines on Tyneside. West Ham are digging their own holes and disappearing into them. Fabianski's spillage, Moyes' glaring eyes, Joe Linton's priceless strike. Aimed back in towards Diop! Now we've got a contest. David Moyes has elicited a remarkable response from his 10-man Hammers team. 18 minutes from the end of the second, it is a borderline offside case. This is Jesse Lingard, ice cold. And that is one mighty comeback from the 10-man Hammers. Lingard scoring week on week on week. And the bubbles fly once more. You don't take them better than that. And Steve Bruce is flabbergasted. Joe Linton, Richie, up got Wilson. Fabianski can't keep it out. And Joe Willock has thundered his header in off the bar. And the Magpies fly once more. And horrendous 30 seconds for West Ham United, in control of the football match. Almost utterly. And now behind by a goal and down by a man. Liverpool seek once more to touch the top four. Newcastle feel for near certain safety. So fixture this with a glittering past, a wonderful history. In by Sadio Mane. Flicked away by Fernandes, hit by Salah and rifled into the roof. 20 Premier League goals for Mo Salah.
Jurgen Klopp, I think, will just be hoping that he can get more from his players.
Newcastle still in it. Saint-Maximin sweetly through into the path here of Callum Wilson, who smuggles it in. It is a Magpie steal. Euphoria for Steve Bruce, who sent on his trump card and won the trick. I don't think it's going to count. It's not going to count. Long stuff. Dommett. Nudge down for Willock! The Magpies steal again! And this time they won't be robbed! If at first you don't succeed, then try again till minute 96. 2 weeks running, Willock is the man, and they have their point.
Well, with all due respect, Peter, if his arm is tucked into his body like that, is it really deliberate?
That is the law. If it results directly in a goal, Jim, well, that is the law.
The law is pathetic. The law is a nonsense and needs to be rewritten. Liverpool have got away with one big time.